Thank you to Ian Dark, Ancelotti and Donovan. What a smile he has, Erling Haaland. The biggest day in his nation's history. And a first ever World Cup quarter-final for Norway. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry watching on. Ståle Solbakken with his family in tears. Thierry, sum that up if you can.
The story will be, for me, Norway won, not Brazil lost. They went to go to get the game, to get the win. And I have to say, when they needed their goalkeeper, he appeared. When they needed them defenders, they appeared. When they needed their midfielders, they appeared. When they needed HAALAND, he appeared. When they needed a guy to come and change the game off the bench, shoulder up. Let's not forget about that. He also appeared. I told you, this team reminds me of Bodo Glimt in the Champions League. They are a team with a guy that if you give him food in a 6-yard box, even now, outside of the box, Zlatan, he will eat. He's a shark. Your turn.
When the lion is hungry, he eats. Listen, this Norway reminds me of Sweden, World Cup '94. And let's see if they can reach as far as Sweden did. Sweden came third place, but the story is a little bit similar. And it's beautiful to see they continue to row this boat. And Brazil never convinced me, not since their first game. And the changes that Carlo did today didn't give results. The changes that Solbakken did gave results. And it seems like Norway was doing Joga Bonito while Brazil was doing Joga, I don't know what, but they're not there. They were dancing before the win. And yeah, now the Vikings is through to the next round, and we're enjoying Haaland. I said it before the game, player to watch. Will he go with a game without a goal? Not yet. Another 2 today. He's top scorer with who, Rebecca?
Yep, Norway had 7 World Cup goals.
With who, Rebecca?
Yeah, oh, with who? Sorry, with Messi and with Mbappe, but he is actually third on that list.
That's a yellow card. If you would have the referee,
because of
you would
assist,
have get a red card.
Thank you, Zlatan. Mbappe is top because he has the 2 assists. Messi is second because he's done the goals, scored the goals in fewer minutes. But, you know, we're splitting straws at the moment, but that is the Golden Boot race, as you say. And I was just going to mention that Norway had 7 World Cup goals total as a country before coming into this World Cup, and now he, of course, has 7 by himself. The emotion on his face, and he looks exhausted, but you always get that smile from him. Tears, though, of course, in the stands from the Brazil fans. And Thierry, I know you believe, and of course, that Norway is the story, but there's going to be an inquest into Brazil. They said before, it doesn't matter how we play as long as we win. They lost today. Are you surprised that this has happened under Carlo Ancelotti?
I'm going to let the Brazilian press deal with it. The big man came out and said that the only thing is to win. If we win, that's the most important thing. Now, unfortunately for you, you didn't. And he's going to have to answer a lot of questions about his choices and how he went about it. And like I said to you, I have so much respect for Carlo Ancelotti that I'm not going to go there. I'll let the press deal with what they had to deal with, because that, like I said at the beginning of the game, that will be a catastrophe if Brazil does not go through. But let's stay on this story. HAALAND, Norway. That's the story for me. They went about it the right way. And this guy, the 2 guys right there, if you go from the back to the top of the attack, that will resume how this team played today. Well done. That's the story. Norway won.
Nyland and Haaland, the 2 heroes for Norway today. As you saw Neymar on the floor, inconsolable. There he is. A farewell, surely, on the world stage for Neymar. But look what they're getting ready for.
Shall we do it with them? Shall we do it with them? We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Come on.
You guys in the studio get ready. They are getting ready. Do not worry. We are going to bring you the Viking row as soon as we get back. But Brazil make their earliest exit since 1990 out of a World Cup. Norway are into the quarterfinals for the very first time.
Zlatan will pay for the adverts. Can we stay?
So have a look. Have have a look there. You can see Norway's victory takes them into their very first quarterfinal, and they will play in Miami either Mexico or England, who face each other in a few hours' time. Erling Haaland, the hero with his third brace of this World Cup. He's now scored in 14 straight competitive games. Haaland's Norway record is astonishing. 62 goals in 54 matches. The reaction in Oslo, let's take a look. They're in dreamland. Norway go through the expensive 5-time winners Brazil. We've got the highlights. And don't you worry, we will have the Viking row for you just as soon as we come back. Don't go anywhere, I promise.
Wow. Yeah.
Take a look at this moment. Normally it's the captain, Martin Odegaard, with the drum, but oh no, plans are changed. You've got us through to the quarterfinals with the 2 goals, my friend. Erling Haaland gets the chance to do the drum for the Viking row, and we will be back out there in just a second, just a moment to introduce, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic,
Rebecca, you ready?
Thierry Henry. We are all ready to join in with that Viking row. Let's get straight back out there to the New Jersey Stadium. They're calling for us, are they?
Yeah, they're waiting for us.
Okay, they're waiting for us. There we go. Let's have a look, guys.
Hopefully you won't make a hole in it.
Let's go, big Viking. He's a little bit tired. It takes time.
He's enjoying it. Look at him.
Yeah,
he's milking it.
He's more effective in the box than there. Let's go. Bring that ball.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's what the World Cup is all about. Days like these, moments like that. Erling Haaland, his 2 goals have taken Norway into the quarter-final. 2 more round of 16 matches for you tomorrow. Let me just point you in the direction of Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. They are going to meet Spain. And then the United States take centre stage. The Americans face Belgium in Seattle. Talking of USA, the big... Well, more on the Flo Balogun situation, the build-up to Mexico against England a little bit later on. But Zlatan and Thierry with us here. Let's bring you the story, if you're just joining us, of what happened between Norway and Brazil, because history today has been made. 10 minutes on the clock, Zlatan. Pick it up for us.
So we have a penalty here for Brazil, clear penalty. I don't know why the referee needed to go to VAR to see that. Not the best performance from the referee. And Guimarães, he missed the penalty here. Good save by Milund. He did an amazing game. This goalie, look at that game face. It was serious face, that. And we have another opportunity. No, we have the goal here, Thierry. What do you say? Look who shows up in the box. If you cannot stop the cross,
you're dead.
Second wave, you need to look at the striker. Don't look at the ball. Look at Gabriel. You just look at the ball. Who shows up? A big Viking. Look at that character. We love him.
And then we, as you're going to see here, thought that it was going to be a goal, a non-goal, by the way. But once again, Nilan stopped it. And then, do you think it was hurt there?
No, the power is in the hair. I told you. The power is in the hair.
And then shoulder up again. But really, I was surprised with that one, because usually Haaland doesn't try this type of thing from outside of the box. But hey, when it's your day, try everything you have in your box. And yes, is he talking to us?
And he was tired also, not he?
Yeah, he was, but he doesn't. And then, yeah, they gave Neymar the opportunity to be able to score in 4 World Cups. First Brazilian since Pelé to do it. But it wasn't enough, and they all went to celebrate with Haaland. And, I mean, the image speaks for itself, obviously, what it means for Brazilian and what it does mean also for people in Norway. And as we saw, the stadium back home, look at them celebrating. They were all, obviously, you're not going to be happy with that one.
Fan Moments, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Norway supporters with reason, every reason in the world to celebrate. They are having themselves quite the summer. So Norway, the third team to secure their place in the quarterfinals.